Don't believe Father Dinwell when he tells you that Mitharu was male. Mitharu is a god, not a mortal. Whatever you do, avoid the monks of St. Odwig's Perpetual. If such creatures were not part of the authorities' plan, then they would not exist. It is the name I chose when I baptized. You don't. Father Dinwell will try to defend his cause. He would be a good man if he could see past the rich. She was. Never make assumptions.
There's Warsworn in the inn. They can help you find work if you're interested. Nothing to see back here. Just a man working for his pay. If there was ever a reason, the Alfar fight without any true knowledge. Gorhart's is an Almain settlement. The peace, those fools in that mission on the hill are... Suits my needs just fine. It's remote. What do you know of the Red Legion? Whatever it is, forget it. You'll be... you should speak with them if you haven't... I'd rather not talk about it. My past is a murder.
The brothers of St. Odwig. Only when they fall to earth will they realize they are not above us. Insist that St. Odwig's admit monks of all sexes and races into its ranks, or tell them to...
Welcome to St. Odwig's, although you have arrived just when I am in need of aid. So perhaps, Mitharu, we at St. Odwig, the call 2 nights ago, Egan ventured past the wall. Oderath is a savage land. I fear for Brother Egan's soul. He knows Mitharu be... Brother Egan was last... Please find him. Perhaps then we can welcome you. Egan was last seen in the wood. I tried my best to comfort the... Alas, we have yet to confront. If only she... I have been with the mission. The Fae are stubborn. Bless you, child.
Where is the order that Mitharu has given us? I see no order in obstructing the truth. That is chaos!
Faye in Gorhart. It isn't right. Don't believe what they say. Nanny Henry never...
You there? Do you feel nauseous? Itchy? Have you noticed any blood leaking from your eye socket? No, this situation could not be any worse. If the Red Legion is involved, then we could all be staring death in the face. What have I done? Haven't you seen it? The grim tower to the west. Avoid its shadow if you can, because what transpired... I have seen many the Tuatha will not settle for simple victory. They are the undying, The corrupted. Everything in Amalur exists for a particular reason, except for the Tuatha. Bandits, ruthless and well organized. The Red Legion. Long ago, these villains confined them. If you must know, when the scholars in the tower ordered me to leave the ground, for years I dabbled in. Now I spend my sleepless nights in. Why ask questions when you could never understand it? If you must know, something of value has been stolen. Only my apprentice, Karth, and I knew of my work on the formula, but he's gone missing as well. His name was Karth Hilfred. I found him one morning outside my door, picking through the ember eyes. I've never seen one so eager to learn. It was an early version, unstable and rife with potential dangers. To say more would be to reveal my secrets. All I can say is, I do not deserve such goodwill after what I've engineered. I'm not sure where Karth may have gone, but I knew that before he came to me. Once you've ensured Karth's safety, you must learn what's happened to my formula. When you do, destroy. The villagers believe it's haunted, but I have a feeling that's a... He always spoke of his time as a wastrel living in the abandoned halls of... I fear for his life. Karth, goodbye.
Arnik Arduna isn't like other Losalfar I've met. He's friendly, not like his icy brethren. Welcome. The Red Legion is around.
Times are hard. If you have the sword and stomach for this sort of work, peaceful enough. If it's peace and quiet you like. Trouble with bandits and rogues now and then. That's when they send for me. There's a war in the east, and Dalentarth's got our own troubles with the Red Legion. Some say they've seen Tuatha in these parts. Fools. I'll believe that. That's me. War-sworn since before you've been drawing breath. An Oathblade near as long. Easy now, stripling. Earn your way to Pledge Shield first. Then, in 5 or 10 years' good service, you'll make Oathblade. A name taken by some lot of scoundrels to glorify their thievery. A name breeds fear and doesn't die like 'em. They're unlike any Fae you've ever seen. Red eyes to match their armor. Fae are folk, but not mortal folk. What have you been living under? We've been at war with the Tuatha for 15...
Come on over.
Come in. Rest your boots by the fire, and drown your worries in a flagon of our finest. Don't worry about that, my friend. There is no Red Legion. And the lifestyle of a soldier did not suit me. Unlike many of my brethren, I wish to celebrate with others, not kill them. We'll see you soon.
Sister Zelda has a point. How can the one who embraces everyone reject?
Pull up a stool, stranger. We don't have much, but what we have won't leave a hole. I feel terrible about what happened to that girl. Gorehart used to be a nice little village. These days we're jumping at shadows. New to the area? There are two groups. The Loselfar are cool, slightly aloof. The Dockelfar, however, are very friendly. The mission... I will say this. It's a waste of good lads, that Order of Mitharu. Not many available suitors in Gorehart, if you haven't noticed. It's as good a place as any. I worry more about Nanny Henry, the creepy old alchemist. Nice talking to you. Yeah, what can I get you? Stick around.
If I have to listen to that...
Gorehart used to be bigger before the war.
I don't feel comfortable with a Fae in Gorehart.
What's this? I'm recruiting for the war. Some may try to colour it with fancy words. You'll find those who have taken the oath are held in the highest respect all over Amalur. You could head straight to Shieldring Keep and pledge your sword. But to earn it, you must do something commendable. Bring me proof you've dealt with them. I'll pay in coin, and my good word. We've had our eyes on those two for... They're both dangerous, but it may help to know Oscar favours the bow, while Medgar favours the spear. Shieldring, the oldest home to the Warsworn. We're fighters for hire. There are none better with steel. Osgar hides somewhere in the woods north of here. Bring me their Legion daggers, and I'll pay with coin. Right then.
Faye, in Goreheart. It isn't right.
Damn Redley. I wish I was fighting. Believe me, the attack has me spooked. I'll stick to jail duty. At least there, the criminals are behind locked doors. Our guests aren't the wickedest breed you'll find in these forests, but they're bad enough to earn a spot of... Stay clear! That's an order! My cousin is Herc Adwald. I've only been here a few days, and look what I'm up against. Red Legion, Tuatha.
I don't know if what the Fae say about these stones is true, but if it is, well, this is just too good to not save forever. Lystrom was out of town when Artol was visiting. Now, Lystrom doesn't know Artol, and Artol is older and strange. She could be mistaken for a Fate Weaver. So, when Lystrom came back to town, here was Artol the Oracular. I said to Lystrom, I hear her readings are amazing. You should go. Oh, my, you should have seen it. A rooster, she said, will change into a man, and this man will become your lover. He will provide for you, and he will make you laugh, and he will make your life exciting and easier. But, and this is something you can never forget, he must never eat chicken. And once in a while, he will need to peck at things on the ground, and every morning at the break of dawn, you'll hear a loud cry from him.
What you doing down here? Don't you know Agno? So, are you foolish or just stupid? Not much is known about the fabled beings of Order. They abandoned this world long ago. I hope that by spreading tales of spirits and boogeymen, they could prevent the curious villagers. I'm skilled in alchemy, but it has never brought me riches or respect. She, like so many others in Goreheart, is prone to ignorance. Her whole life is a lie, she tells herself. They're very careful about whom they allow into their ranks, and her discovery will fetch a high price in Rathir. Could even decide this Oh, I see. The twisted Nanny always was a fool. So immersed in her work that she failed to see the At this very moment, they are moving crates of it eastward towards the city of Rathir. Poor Nanny. So trusting, so pathetic. It is time.
This one is all mine.
Sometimes this is too hard to believe. But you can accept the strangest fact that you were wrong. Yes, but that and this endless vacuity is horrible. The Ancient Ones were here. They delivered themselves into the world. The time-worn cycle turns with ages. The seasons drift along the stream. They wait for the past. The future brings the forming storm. This is no place for a home, for anyone. These walls are grown, are built of stone. Lovingly this place was crafted. You see the lights, the mystic halls of ordered reality? They are the faces of the missing, the embodied truth of the lost souls. There are so many of them. Still, you can see them. They are like pathetic charades. Some with good intentions, and you can't fault them that. But the majority of them are just a hoax. Needless to say, I don't like it here. You could have stayed free and lived a comfortable life, but you couldn't settle the disquiet that haunts people like you.
Needs... Yeah, what can I get you? Bye.
Greetings.
Yes? What could a mortal speak? My time may be of the ages, but it is still precious. Wait, Father Dinwell sent you, didn't he? Old fool. His path to power was too plodding, and now he wishes to slow me down too. I have new friends, Fey friends. They are named Finna and Arbos, and they have sworn to share their secrets with me and to gift... In exchange, they want an ancient treasure buried in the caverns of Waterhall Down. I'll retrieve it, eventually, as soon as I... They are Fey twins, and they are beautiful, magical creatures. All they require of me is to fetch for them this relic. It's quite a bargain, believe me. Fine, if you want to be so noble, but don't expect any of the treasure. This is my key into a powerful new future, a future full of magic and wonders. Let's go. It is in the caves of Waterhall Down.
I'm new to the faith. I want to visit the gardens of Issa to meet gnomes and legend tells of the great faith. Yes, I'm quite sure. Not a doubt. Father Dimwell and the others are. It is called the Selkie Vale. I need a What about Abner the Visionary? Or mortal races have no lasting grasp on this world, and in time the fair ones they believe. You see, they can't obtain what they desire. I don't know much about the relic. Armen is a good name, not as good as Kaz. Bye then. Don't stop. It is not. Bye then. If we're going to press on, then I'll ask you to stay close. I have no courage to speak of. Honest. Ask Father Dinwell. Local legend says that the great Fey mage Armen, among them, the Selkie Vale. Bye then. Glad I brought my sword. Watch out for wild Fey. We must find the veil. Good to be outside again.
What is this? Our little Egan has made a friend? I have a feeling this is going to be a problem. Legend states that the wearer of the veil will be granted strange abilities, fey abilities. So you can imagine why my brother and I might be curious. Before the war, we plundered Rothir from within. We were so successful that the Warsworn had bounties on our heads. Not much, but enough to be proud of. Sadly, all good things must come to an end. With the arrival of so many wartime outlaws, we were forced to relocate here. It was for the best, if you ask me. A charming boy, but simple. My brother and I do prefer them witless and eager. He would have done so much more for us if not for you. Obviously, anyone who has ever glimpsed a fae would know that. Unlike little Egan here, your head holds more than fantasies. The Feylands are such fertile ground for games. The inhabitants are so oafish you can fill your pockets with hardly any effort. Are you going to give us what's rightfully ours, or do we need to start a new game? My brother and I are always ready to play. Then you'll have to pay for it with your life. You see, we may be criminals, but we're an honourable pair. We worked hard for our prize, and now we mean to have it. Cursed, is it? It does look like you are well acquainted with misfortune. Make certain our paths do not cross again, or my brother will add his blood. You best get baby Egan back to his bassinet. His mother, goodbye.
I didn't know. How could I? Before I came to Gorehart, I'd never known anyone outside my immediate family. Everything was so new, so magical. You must think me a fool. And Father Dinwell. Goodbye now.
You'll pay for that.
Must we return to the... Although all of those things are quite frightening. Perhaps it is for the best. This new world is far more dangerous than I expected. and I haven't eaten in days. Goodbye now.
Great Mitharu. As for you, you have done as I asked, and we here at St. Odwig's are forever grateful. Consider this meager reward a donation to your cause. It is only by the grace of Mitharu that Egan has been returned.
Called.
I'm glad you are well. His curiosity got the best of him, and we almost lost him. He's a good soul, but young, foolish. He will learn in time. Mitharu has led us to this hilltop for a reason. These poor creatures crave order. The men and women of Gorhart are good people. Her lies and accusations border on heresy. That one better watch her words. This mission was founded to aid all those... Goodbye.
Oh, I didn't see you come in. I was reading the... I never thought it would happen. They're coming. Even with everything else going on in this village, I was not always the pious man you see before you. No, I was a scoundrel, a raider in the dreaded Red Legion, a gang of the notorious bandit Red the Dead Idward. But plunder could not sustain me. I wanted something more. Several of us faked our deaths and deserted, always knowing that Red might track us down. And now, he has. It's all here in Red's letter. He demands we satisfy the blood rite. 2 lives for 1. He'll let me go, but only if I kill the men who deserted with me. But I cannot. I could hand myself over to Red, but he'd have me killed. The only other choice is to kill the men who left with me. I can't do that. I'm not the man I used to be. I do what I must. I only hope Ugnar and Itrin will forgive me. Ugnar works in Gorhart village. Itrin haunts the ruins near Haxi, still struggling with his demons. Be on your guard. I fear they will likely come for me as well. When it's finished, take their daggers and bring them to Red Edward. He will demand proof. Take mine to start. Good luck, my friend. May Mitharu bless you. It is a sacrament of the Red Legion. When you commit a crime, you must pay a penance. Surrender your life, or the lives of 2 others. It filled the hunger I was hoping to sate with wine, women, anything and everything. The mission gives... I fought under Red for years, yet I know nothing of him. I do know this. He will do anything to get what he wants. The most dangerous kind of man is one without limits. Ugnar could always be found by Red's side, Red's right hand. But beneath his brutal exterior, Ugnar was a good man, tortured by the ghosts of his dead wife and children. Idrun, however, rivals only Red Edward in his bloodlust. They say he was once a Justicar, but was expelled for brutality. His devotion to his god Enadon is... The people here are kind, yet suspicious. They believe the mission harbors secrets, and I'll admit it, my past is a tapestry of drunkenness. Ugnar works for the inn at Gore. Mitharu is with you.
Have you come to protest the mission as well? The new St. Odwig's cannot resist much longer. Father Dinwell is denying that women can be ordained as members of the Order of Mitharu. I know that they've got the proof in their reliquary, an ancient ordination tome. All are welcome into Mitharu's embrace. Ha! The hypocrite don't commit any crimes on my account. Of course, if Mitharu compels you to see justice done, then the Brothers of St. Odwig's Perpetual... Great Mitharu, you found the order. He will no longer be able to deny my... Thank you. I won't need any gold as a servant of Mitharu. Take what I have. It's yours. I will remember you in my prayers.
Make it quick. I've got work to do. I knew it was only a matter of time, and I'm not surprised. Delph will do anything. If you want to collect my dagger, you'll have to fight me for it. Steel for steel. I used to be quite the scrapper. Edward knows where I am. When he shows up, the only thing to keep me from death is still having this knife. You're right. I've spent years trying to bury my past, hoping to wash away my sins with an honest day's work. If I took the blood right, Red would owe me once more. Take my dagger. Tell him I'm dead. For the Agnar Odgrey you once knew is truly gone. This is folly, you know that.
May your hollow gods keep you mortal. I am called Aerie. Your face is new to me. You're different from those in Gorhart. They amuse me, and I strive to learn all I can from them. Have you come to ask about the Tuatha? I can offer only what I know, and hope it will suffice. I wandered the forest for many seasons, listening to lore stones. Before that, I dwelled in the gardens of Issa. I prefer the quiet of this village. We are kin to the seasons and cycles of all life, to new life and perpetual growth. Mortals may view the warmth of the petals and smell the beauty of a newborn bud, but only Fae know the strength of the roots. Fae lands? Yes, I've heard these words before, but do not understand their meaning. There are only Fae, and there is only land. I feel them near, flitting through the western woods like shafts of shadow in the sun. The Tuatha do not trouble themselves with easy prey. If they prowl these woods, I find them so interesting, from their vestments to their odd habits and demeanors. Just yesterday I saw a monk from the Almain mission sneaking through the underbrush. Strange creatures you are. Strange, but glorious. They contain memories. The Fae do not record their words in ink or on paper. Ink fades. Lore stones mark where our kind has made a lasting impression, where the season slowed to take note of glory on a... I cannot reveal much. The gardens are the jewel. It is located far east of here in a wood so thick it would devour all but those who knew its secrets. Do not pursue such mystery. I adore every sad soul in the village, even stubborn Herc with his tender heart, and drunken old Arnick. The widow fascinates me. She has no idea that her lover is dead. I watch them from my perch, hoping to learn the meaning behind their pursuits and passions. If I could, I would grant each of them an eternity. Alas, I cannot. Yes, I witnessed this crime, although I did not recognize the one who perpetrated it. It is often difficult to distinguish one mortal from another. The victim was Illuvia, but I knew her only by name. You must be hoping that I can offer advice, but I cannot. If she is meant for the Great Cycle, then so be it. However, I would be quite interested to find out whether one of my kind would benefit from one of your mortal remedies. I've always wondered. It will need to be powerful. Your delicate forms are far more sensitive than ours. In fact, it's astounding that you survive as long as you do. All of us are at the mercy of the changing seasons. If it is one's time to pass into the Great Cycle, then we must not protest. The passing is keeping with autumn, and is as farewell.
I have a secret to tell you. I am not sad. When I was a girl, my father used to tell me that when you grow old with someone, you tie your fates together and create a pattern that is part yours and part theirs. My father said that this is why when an old person dies, their partner is never far behind. But I do not feel that way. I feel free.
The blood right!
I'm not accustomed. It was difficult enough. What is this world coming to? My experience is truth, but to Arthur's madness infected the Winter Court. I was a miller's love who became a miller's wife. Now I am the wife of a soldier. My duty is to hold vigil for my beloved and for all our men on the lines. Perhaps they view us as intruders, and I'm as a child. In the last few years, the court of it was a good life. Goodbye.
Welcome to Goreheart, the last settlement before the Feylands. How can I fill your pack today? Goodbye.
I heard that one of the monks attacked someone. I thought they were holy men.
What? Are you here for a weapon? Going to earn a lord's... So long.
there.
What is it? You made it. Just in time, too. Give me the potion. It will help, but it's not enough. Someone must go to the Fae and explain what happened here. One small misunderstanding and we'll no longer just be strangers to the Fae. We'll be enemies. She is a member of the House of Ballads, the legendary court of Fae heroes. If one of their own was killed by a mortal, the House of Ballads and its king would bring a fierce vengeance upon us. Gorehart would be a ruin by day's end. I'm not sure yet, but this is bad. She's Fae. Even worse, she's a knight in the House of Ballads. Fae don't kill their own, so it must have been someone in Gorehart. If the House of Ballads learns of this, the king will... We could go to the Warsworn and get an oath of protection, but that would require payment. We mustn't cover this up. But who do we tell? You're turning out to be very helpful, my friend. You have my gratitude. I'll see to it that you're honored. Rumor says that the House of Ballads has its headquarters not far from here, in Glendara to the northeast. Try to gain entrance if you can. It's east of here, in the meadows of Yolvin. All I know is what I learned in my youth. The heroism of King Wenson and his court of enchantments. For all I know, the House of Ballads is nothing more than myth. But I have a feeling that it exists. Once they fought the beasts of chaos, marching to glory through many victories. Sadly, they fell, as all great men do. Now they're nothing more than hired blades. Anyone can earn their allegiance with a few pieces of gold. Farewell.
I swear, I saw what looked like a
I am Katrin. Do you require my healing touch in mind, body, or both? I require a nominal fee only so I may eat and have a bed. Magic is a natural wonder, no matter how you use it. The Tuatha are the exception. I am unable to watch while others suffer. Too many mortals have fallen prey to the Tuatha, and I could not stomach it. There are many Almain villages just like this one, yearning for peace, crying out in... The forests of this region are one of the densest in... Those of us who live in the shadow of its canopy. Be careful out there.
I'm ready for this damn war to be over. I don't trust the brothers of St. Odwig's. Why should I? They stay home.